But I know next to nothing about this game, besides that it's like a king sim. Which I like. It's up a little bit so I can hear it. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It'll be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Also, I need to set the new category. There we go. Good. Oh, I don't have to alt-tab out of this game. Thank you. It'll be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. So this game also has resource management. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is basically completely blind. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Audrey. It is time, Your Grace. Also, this game does like a Simlish thing, so you're gonna hear a lot of just like interesting dialogue. Meaning there is none. It is time, Your Grace. Click on throne to step down. I'd better put on the crown. Explore the room to find items of interest. So it's also like a point and click. Get that crown. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. This is as far as I got. I haven't seen anything past this point. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Grace. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. And would you do this, Sobek? Too many of them. We had no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword. First decision. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. We're already at a decision. We need everyone we can get, but it might make people think, oh, we can desert too. Give me a little more Paragon in this playthrough. You get one more chance. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you. Over here, Your Grace. How bad is it, General? Men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked our land. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measure. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. So we have nothing. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We better get started. I have gathered archers from all of the other walls. They are waiting you at the wall. There's still time to put up white flags. Surrender. Archers, sons of Davern, put up a white... I can just surrender right now. No, we must inspire them. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. Today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Arg! I'm gonna screw up the resource management so bad. 1 year earlier.
Kaboa.
Three,
Boy.
2,
Boya.
1.
Doi.
Okay, here I come.
Estula.
You found me. Well done, Father. Yeah, you're not really hiding.
Dubai.
Come on now, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this.
Una.
Told you I don't want to play.
Una.
Aren't you too old for this?
Tabo.
Lorsulia, there's no way to speak to your father.
Akamuni.
She's a stick in the mud.
Estala.
Okay, so we have... I'm gonna forget these names so fast. Shut it, Asalia. We can see you from miles away.
Oh.
Crack in the pavement.
Tabo.
We need to get it patched up one day.
Azupa.
Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling.
Eraka.
The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it.
Hey.
Got you.
Wanda bayo.
Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. Wasn't even tried to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can.
Kwa.
Stop it. So the beginning is the present, and this is more of a flashback. Lorsulia is such a dumpling.
Oi.
And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. Oh, man. I demand another trial of the game.
Bye.
How official. Maybe next time. I've already forgotten the other two names. I'll learn them eventually. Sedana. Sedani? Sedani.
Goodbye.
Forgive me.
Goodbye.
I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive.
Hey, what?
Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Ooh, decision time. Grevno, week 1.
Goodbye.
The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace.
Kuwa ya.
We really need to shorten the visiting hours. I have no idea what I'm doing. What is all this? I have gold, wheat, I'm guessing manpower, and morale, maybe? I also have one person, and it looks like one pigeon. I have no idea what I'm doing. Main entries. None. People needs. None. Family. Ursulia, the oldest of Eric's daughters. Ursulia is smart, polite, and learns quickly from her mistakes. She is 13. Asalia, Eric's middle daughter. Asalia is adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think about her. Oh, I heard the noise. Did you not hear the noise? Eric's youngest daughter. She observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. Alright, so Asalia is the middle daughter and is adventurous and playful. Lorsulia learns quickly, and Sedani mimics her sisters. And Aurelia, the Queen of Davern, Eric's wife and mother of the 3 daughters, is always happy to advise the king on important matters. Alright, that's all we got so far. Okay. Oh. Whoa, my wife first? Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit more to you. She's probably wondering about the wall. Of course. Screw the common people that are here. I will go speak to my daughter. You can wait longer. Gardens. Blue icons indicate important matters to attend to. Green icons show optional conversations. Oh. Does time pass in this game, or can I just come back and nothing happen? Yes. Can you explain the fight in the gardens? Stay safe. What is the matter with you two? You and Lorsulia used to be best friends. You mean, why is Lorsulia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. He's annoying is all. Not fighting with each other, this isn't getting anywhere. Stop fighting.
对吧？
Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. He will just get more resentful as time goes by. But it's so hard. Eh. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. Alright, well, mission accomplished. The wall. Nice. That's all.
大伯。哇！
Oh, I just kind of skipped that a little bit.
I don't know.
Oh, it's you. Stop fighting with your sister.
冇呀。
Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens?
Have any.
I'm fine. Why didn't you want to play with us? That's a nice father thing to do. That other daughter of mine's been pretty nasty recently, hasn't she?
か。
Why won't you talk to me?
Wanna.
Everything's fine.
Ooh,
Don't you have things to do? Why didn't you want to play with us?
やぼわ。
You used to find the best spots, remember?
in.
Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I'm not saying that.
おい。
I'll leave you to it.
Elect.
I need to look up what these resources are. I'm assuming the game, any nice game would let me know what they are, right? These. Alright, back to decision making. I have returned. Ace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functioning. We should really fix those before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archive button below. Flood damage. The recent rainy weather damaged our pantry roof and dungeon. We should repair the damages when possible. Okay. How do I make that decision, or do I do that later? Peasant? Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand.
あ
Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-law think of our family? Want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We'd only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. I'm assuming that's supplies. No? Look, I'm trying to be a nice ruler here, but why would I give 5 gold and 5 supplies for a wedding? We might need that to defend ourselves. You have my blessing, but I won't help.
大伯。
Kingdom has more important matters at hand.
冇呀。
Wish your daughter the best from me. You skimp us a little gold? Shouldn't the king support his people in these hard times? Psst, I can't even feed my guests with the king's blessing. What would I see? Needed entries. Help with the wedding. Doesn't ask for gold and supplies. The king decided to ignore the request. I mean, come on. You can deal with it. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. I mean, this is nice, right? A wedding's a one-time thing. An inn could house a bunch of people. Yeah, why not?
おい。
Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Monsters! Are you calling me a monster, or actual monsters?
Goodbye.
Beasts, dressed in black. Okay. They came in the night, unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more.
おい。
Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this.
Oi.
Oh, okay. My agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you. General sent for 1 week. Click on the flowing flower. Glowing flower. I can read. I am king. What I say is correct. It is now called the flowing flower. To advance the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. Alright, so I click on this to go to the next week. Before I do. Ah. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You'll see this in your weekly summary. It sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. By all the gods, that could have been me. Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I'll dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why were you here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh, yes, I think I remember. Grace, I've been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose. So maybe let me out? He's probably lying. But he didn't do anything violent. So, I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. I'll watch him come back in like week 50 and try to kill me. Just looking around. Monsters. It'll take a week for him to come back. Blood damage, we need to decide on that. New inn for the village. A peasant imprisoned in our dungeons was nearly killed by the collapsing cells. Divine intervention. Upon hearing the peasant's remorse over his actions, the king decided to set him free. That's gonna be bad, isn't it? Now, this game might seem like it has a really good replay value. From the reviews that I've read, a lot of the stuff is kind of set. So it's a game that where you think it has a lot of choices, but apparently, according to some people, does not. But a lot of reviews that I read loved it the first time through. So again, I'll decide for myself while playing it after being done with it. But it sounds like the replay value might not be as high as I thought it might be, but the first playthrough should be a lot of fun. These barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Rather not go in there. What if more walls collapse? Okay. Get out of here. Dungeon's depressing. I'll sit on my throne and do nothing. Can I be of service? Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Oh. Okay. Resources. We have to control full resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold, supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. Oh, diplomacy in this game? Okay. We can gain resources through taxes as well as through the alliances we make with lords. The villages in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high, in order to keep a good gold flowing. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems, and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. Beware, though. Some might come with malicious intentions, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need. Okay. So we get more money from taxes. Think of this as like a tax percentage. This is like a percentage of income. The higher it is, the more we get. Alright, we lost some gold, but that's okay. Basically paid 7 gold for +1 in this. It'll probably pay for itself eventually. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button on the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. Broken theater. -1. I can repair it for 10 gold and get rid of the -1. Broken pantry roof. -5 supplies. We should probably fix that first. Stan the General. -9 gold. So we can probably hire more generals to do more stuff. And taxes. 11 gold and 8 supplies. Okay. Our options. Pay 12 gold to fix the pantry roof, getting rid of the -5 supplies. Fix market stall. Gain 2 gold per week for 15 supplies. That's actually pretty good. Repair theater. Removes contentment penalty from treasury. That can wait. I feel like I can wait on that one. They're all good, though. This removes the -5 per week. This gives me +2 gold per week. This gives me not -1 contentment per week. I'm fixing the roof. And because I have that -5 gone, I'm going to spend 15 to get 2 gold per week. I'll wait on this because I'm a little low on gold. Sorry, thespians, but I promise I will fix the theater soon. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm going to see if anything's around the castle that I need. I'll be back. Nothing. Okay. Who's first? Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. So the guy wasted my time. And I had to pay 9 gold. I don't know if the 9 gold was just having a general or because he was out on a mission and I needed to give him capital. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth. A crest of Radovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true you're from Radovia? Your man is right. Radovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha! Are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? Just making a living. One might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. Plundering and killing innocent men? There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. What do? I am not going to execute him. Throw him in the dungeon or show my mercy. Honestly, if I let him go, the rest of his people might think we're weak. A nice middle ground. Throw him in the dungeon. There's an open cell. You will rot in a cell. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill? My friends would gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. At least I did something. I need to see Aurelia about this. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? A lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey.
Why?
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled.
Ibao.
It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties.
Why?
Talk to old friends. See who could give us a hand. With our
Abao.
current resources, a war would bring certain defeat.
Dubai.
I'll make some preparations. Ooh. Making allies. One of my favorite parts of Mass Effect 3. I'll be right back. How you doing in there? I don't think a king would come down to the dungeons. Didn't think a king. An honor, truly. Yeah, you're full of crap.
What?
Tell me what you know. Why are you here? Because that's one way of killing time in this murky den. See, Bayren, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk? Who are really insane?
That boy.
You will stay here a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. Blood damage. Monsters attacked a village. We have seen a general... Monsters turned out to be bandits from Rodovia, a place from which nothing good ever came. The Rodovian's bandit was sent to the dungeon to wait further interrogation. Rodovian bandit shed some more light on why the Rodovians were in Davern. But he may be of further use. Okay.
Uva.
Darling. Foreign barbarians visited us this week. Rodovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle.
And
Rodovians, that can't be right.
Kalana.
You think it's about your promise?
Kaba.
Promise, huh? I'm afraid it is.
Wow.
The bandit in the dungeon, I already questioned him.
Taunu.
Cannot be.
We buy.
Well, he said so himself. How would he know?
Kalo Vadasta.
13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Oh, he was talking about me.
Oh.
Bayron, wasn't it?
Bunas.
Does it matter?
Bala.
After 13 years, a Rodovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned.
Inosta.
Yes, Lusulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband.
Kuarabayo.
And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. And would I promise that?
Doi buy.
How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Rodovian?
Ivinala.
With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done.
Olakava.
To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though.
Inalo.
We can't let this happen.
Boya.
Don't worry, we will solve this.
Boya.
Do you remember the curse?
Ivana.
I don't even want to think about this.
Hamabu.
Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out.
Boy.
What are we gonna do?
Inukuvala.
If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him.
Obawa.
We just need to play stupid. Oh, I can do that.
Unu.
Unless he shows up with an army.
Abadaya.
Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't.
Astinas.
How could Rodovians get to Davern?
Astina.
Anything seems possible at this stage.
Kapibas.
We did send the bandit to the dungeons.
Boya.
Ibana.
Oh, yes, yes.
Alva.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm just too much to think about.
Inu.
I don't know.
Akudu.
It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even. But let her marry a thug? You can't do this.
Elbow.
It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away.
Ikana.
Eric, I am terrified. I can handle this.
Mamo.
Fine, I'll stay here. So we learned some stuff. 13 years ago, for some reason, probably due to a threat, we promised our daughter's hand in marriage to the leader of the Rodovians. Alright, let's do some more decisions. Hey, it's Rosulia. You know what you're doing.
Pana.
I bring news, Father.
Inasta.
Asalia sneaked out at night last week.
Ufunasta.
I ran into her while she was back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think.
Osta aka.
She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sadani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning.
Pi unasta.
Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize.
Kua.
Vic, don't speak ill of your sister.
Yaboa.
What's got into you?
Ala que solo.
Asalia sneaked out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden. I better talk to Asalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Okay, so this game has decision making and resource management, but also family sim. Alright, let's go talk to our daughter about sneaking out.
Opa.
Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, but I heard it could have been even better if my father was a bit less stingy. Oh, that wedding. How do you know this? Sounds as if you had the honor of a. Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lusulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, yeah. It's a Donnie.
Oh.
It's a Donnie. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to me. No need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lusulia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ah, Lusulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks he will marry her to some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. That's why she's been acting up lately. So, doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. Doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name call. You are confined to the castle. No more visits to the market, no more playing games, no more horse riding. Well, you can play games and horse ride here. Just don't go to the markets. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ah, stupid Lusulia, I'll teach her a lesson. Not with the names. I better talk to Lusulia. Is she on the wall for some reason? Yeah, it'd be a good place to visit. Good view. Oh, it's you. Salia told me what's going on. Salia told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I have started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. I like this is all combining. We found out about the promise. The bandit guy knew about it. They still remember it. Oh, why is that? You don't have to marry a stranger. You're a grown-up woman now. You will have to get married at some stage. You won't have to marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. Let's not break that promise. All right. Back to the throne. Let's decide some more things. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, son. I ask you to help me find him. Your Grace, is there a chance you could do so? All we can offer is 7 gold. Our general will try to find your son in 2 weeks. Okay. If our general goes out to find this kid, he won't be available for 2 weeks. That's kind of scary. But I'll do it. We will ask around and see if he can track your son down. Morale went up. That's helpful. Hope he is still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Nice. Set up the tavern. Words, Baron, the thug from Rodovia was once the king. Okay. So this is just showing what we already knew. Oh, that's in the main thing. We're looking for a son. Oh, it actually updates all the time, too. We assured her she won't have to marry some random person. Asalia has been sneaking out. And Aurelia is worried about the whole marry a thug thing. Okay. Next. My name is Etan. Etan? I am the Lord of Bronca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. Thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to... Well, that hurts. Or I could pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Wait. I have more than one. But that just means I'll be paying more gold and upkeep, probably. Like, the more generals I have, I think it costs more upkeep at the end of the week. Do I send a general? And risk his daughter's life in a fight? Or do I just have him pay the gold and they could kill her anyway? Take the general. Oh, I know! I only have one. This is gonna hurt. But he's a lord, and I probably should... help out some. This is... Oh, man. I mean, they're both kids. They both deserve to be saved. The fact that he's a noble shouldn't factor into my... Like, if the noble came... If they had, like... If it went at the same time, like, a noble and a peasant was like, hey, my kid's missing or lost. I'm gonna run out of gold. Take the gold. Better to play it safe. I'm not giving the reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you. I'll let you know how it goes. I have no gold. What if he just took the gold? Oh, no. What if he was lying? What if he just took the gold and it's just like, bye. I don't even have a daughter. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Oh? Paranoid Lord. Alright. Is there anything to do in the kingdom or castle before I go to week 2? No. I am broke. I am a broke king. I can't fix anything. Okay. I can't do anything. I don't have enough gold. Although I can... Wait. Oh, I can do it again. I'll do that. Wait, I can't... Wait, why can't I do that? Or it's already done. Okay, I see the little thing. It's already done. Theater goers. I promise I will fix the theater soon. We have missing children. Grevno, week 3. I really need gold. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Aaron, the king of Redovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? I'll be honest. What? How? You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I will make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber. I have no gold. Banker! Yes, give me money, please. Hey there. I get to name... Okay. So I call her Pumpkin, Silly pickle or potato head? Potato head sounds terrible. Let's go with pumpkin.
Ah.
Pumpkin?
Ulakan.
Pumpkin? That's new. I like it. Your Grace. Shouldn't be playing here.
Kuiwaya.
Donnie, I always tell you not to play here. This is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh yeah, my most finest item here, Father. Please let me stay. I won't break anything.
That boy.
As long as you don't damage anything. Oh yes, thank you, Your Grace. Woo! Let's see what else is here. Oh, she's gonna put something. I'm gonna see a thing at the end of the week that says, pay 5 gold to replace this. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on the Allies tab on the resource panel to view your potential ally. We can talk to the nearby lords. First, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. I have 1 pigeon. Wow, he has a lot of army. Great, Talus should visit within a week. Nice. With his army, we should be able to repel Redovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Hey, I'm liking this. We have cool, like, family sim type stuff going on. We also have allies to gain, decisions to make. I'm liking this. Nothing useful in here, just a pile of rubbish. Alright, back to deciding things. I'm here representing Bank dei Florentini. Yeah, sure, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times. How dare you? But I'm here to help. How does this work? How does all this work again? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt. Won't charge you any additional costs. Last thing to note, we only do 1 type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. I'm already going to be in debt to somebody. I'm borrowing gold. You can offer 50 gold, repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I'll take it. I'm doing the first one because it's free. Anything else, Your Grace? It's kind of like Game Dev Tycoon, where you get a loan to get a game out, and you have to pay back a percentage on top of it. Usually, it's not a great thing to do because you know it's coming, but sometimes you get out of it. That's it. That's all for now. The Bank dei Florentini is always happy to help. All right, loan shark. Anyway. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for... for 5 seconds, I can give you supplies. That way we can at least keep our children fed. I will give you supplies. Feed your children well. That'll be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. I know I have 57 gold, but I kind of need it. I don't want to spend too much of it. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Bronco. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. I'm going to regret it.
Doiva.
Take the gold and let the business grow.
Kibibu.
Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Please let it work out. Also, does anything pop up unless it specifically mentions it? No, okay. I'm not saying... Yes, I will do my business off the throne. Your Grace, a disease is crawling through our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. If it's not serious, I'm sure it can wait. This is probably dumb, but I need to... This game is built to where you have to say no to some things. I can't say yes to everything. Not serious. I'm sure this will be a plague later. But I have to decide. I have to... No one has ever died from just a little cold. Well, I suppose you're right. Maybe just that recent days were a little colder than usual. Okay. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada, except it's on King Talus, not. It said what? I already invited him. It said there was a green thing next to Ada, but there isn't. Okay. Alright, my payment to the bank. Ouch. New market stalls, 2. Broken theater, -1. General cost 9 gold. I don't know if that's only when he's in use or what. Taxes, 10. If I fix the theater, it'll pay for itself in the long run with this -1. I will do it. Now all the gold that I make is going to go towards paying back the loan, but also saving gold for later. Revno, week 4. Before I get started, and most likely make mistakes I'm going to regret. Nothing. I am the best king. Your Grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest, looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Hooray! I got nothing for that. Look, it's nice that he's back home. Didn't even get a morale boost. That's not great. Oh. This is new. Tell me about battle preparation. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? We don't yet know what we're up against, but with our current army, we couldn't even defend against peasants with shovels. Awesome. Oh boy. Svet David himself would have to help us. Finding allies will be vital. We already know all that. What we're doing. Yes, we do. Alright. Let's see what's happening. Oh, it's the king! Hey! Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father! Look what she did! Apparently, this is going to make me look bad in front of the king as my potential ally. And I probably messed this up by certain decisions. I saw you put feces under my pillow. How could I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her yep, that was my fault. Can't you see we have a guest? Go back to your chamber now. There's always people here. We'll deal with that later. Got a law for now. But, that sucks. If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do,
Flyer.
and that I'm still standing where I am.
Kawa.
Forgive me, we have a lot going on recently.
Flyer.
I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here.
That boy.
Of course. Let's talk in the council room. Oops.
Fladawi.
Oh no, our daughter's still here too. That might backfire as well. You have a lot of books. What is she doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archive? Have I made a single decision that's not the worst one to do? Girl, be gone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? What could be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? Id. I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Redovia has threatened me and my family. Ah, Redovia here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lucilia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved. Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lucilia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course, you catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. I promise you wouldn't have to marry a stranger. But at least it's not some random Redovia thug guy, king. It's the prince of a king that's our ally. Honestly, I'd say maybe, but let them meet first, at least. I can't just let you marry my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davern has seen better times. When Redovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you gonna order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Am I shaking him down or what? I mean, it's, well... Gold or a general? Generals cost money. When they're on a mission, I guess. Throw in 22 gold and you got a deal. Throw in 22 extra gold. To cover the cost of the wedding and our castle renovations. That's not a problem. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great, you made a new ally. Now you can try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Look, I'm sure his son is a perfectly fine person, alright? Gotta be better than other person, right? Alright, let's get at her. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Alright. No, of course she's not here.
Hello.
Your Grace. How you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to that man in the council chamber, Father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, yes, keep your voice down, Pumpkin. He might hear you. But yes, yes, Daddy's the best king. Alright, so who do I talk to here? Like, oh, by the way, remember when I promised you wouldn't have to marry some random person? He's not random. Oh, it's you. Nothing I need to tell you. Oh, this is gonna go bad. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. It's... I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm gonna be sacrificed? Do you ever consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? I mean, I said on my terms, didn't I? Like, there was no other option. I knew it! I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish it was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Alright. That was a nice sound. Never noticed, but I wonder if those updates are off-key when they're bad. Things could be worse. I mean, if we were attacked and all killed, it wouldn't matter if she didn't have to marry someone random anyway. Be dead.
Abba.
Darling. Lucilia's getting married.
What?
Eko.
What? No! Did Baron find us? We can't let him. Lucilia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus. Marriage for army in return.
Ovala.
No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way, but... what? He's a prince.
Okato.
What? Wait, Ivo? That's good.
Inoha.
That's great.
Vanilla.
Ivo's a prince after all, and if Lucilia is married to Ivo, then Baron can't do anything.
Umbala.
Okay. Talus's army might simply scare them away.
Ainiva.
Oh, this is fantastic news. Yay. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus, we need to decorate the throne room.
Bastinas.
We need to buy flowers and decorations.
Iva.
We need a band, too. I'll take care of that. How would you feel about 3 people with kazoos? We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week.
Ana.
Does Lucilia know yet? Yeah, she didn't take it very well.
Imo.
What does she know?
Ivana.
She wouldn't want to marry that barbaric baron.
Kuvina.
Who knows what Rodovians do with their
Abba.
wives?
Uva.
Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. I doubt that, but okay.
Ubala.
Give her time. She'll come around to the idea.
Ai.
I think things will turn out perfectly fine.
Ina.
Sure. All right, one more person to talk to. Your Grace, my daughter is back. I have paid these thugs the ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think they will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. 14 gold and I gave him 12? And 2... Oh, wow, that was nice. That was pretty good. Later that night. Better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Rodovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down.
Ikano.
They've come for Lucilia. Eric, we must do something. Once again, I'm going to be sending my general out and I won't have a general the next day. What do I do? Do I save the general potentially for later? Or do I send him? This is important, right? We have an army, though. I mean, we know they're coming eventually. We're already prepared with 3,000 people. Maybe sending a general won't even matter. Gotta make tough choices, right? We already have 3,000 people. We'll see them coming anyway, like when they're close. So calm down. Calm down, Aurelia. No one here is taking our daughter. We should check what they are up to. Send a general to... Wait. Oh, I have to. Both options were the same. Okay. I will attend to the matter in the morning. Don't know if this is different or not. Anyway. Oh, no. 10 gold to the bank, 2 for the market stalls, 9 for the general. This is 11 and 8. Buy flower decorations for the wedding. Buy fabric decorations for the wedding. Oh, this is... You know what, though? I feel bad. I told her she wouldn't have to marry a stranger. Kinda has to now. I'm gonna make the wedding as good as possible. All the stuff. Throwing all... Everything. Everything goes to the wedding. For now. Probably should have not done a band or flowers. I probably should have done one, not the other. Kind of like how I do Papers, Please. Food or heating. Not both. Oh, well. It also might impress the other king more.
Inu.
Darling, how are the wedding preparations going?
Ibabo.
Do you need help with anything?
Ahoma.
I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lusolia likes them.
Goiba?
I'm sure she will. They're lovely.
Kalana.
The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do.
Awanasti.
I think we're going to have a roast duck and Calasian salad.
Panongkula.
I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lusulia.
Doiba boy.
I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room.
Aba.
Bye. I don't think this is going terribly. Oh, also I can call an ally. I should have done that last time. I think I had the option to call an ally and forgot to. Let's invite her. She only has 60 people. Does this mean if she becomes an ally, do I just get one supply or do I get one supply a week? I mean, I don't get 3,000 people a week, but I feel like with something like supplies and gold, that probably means one a week. Maybe it's like a trade agreement of some kind. All right, who's first?
Tabo.
What have you learned? Rodovians have formed stationary posts, around the castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the posts could damage their ability to form strategies. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. On my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Rodovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. To see the posts, open the map by clicking the map button below. Interesting. Send the general by selecting a Rodovian post and clicking on the magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch the Rodovian post. You can send any agent to explore any location. So if I get another general, that means that I could explore and find resources. Select an agent type to explore location. We don't explore. Or do we? I mean, exploring, I guess, is just go do this. Well, do we fortify east, north, or west? Hey, Dusty. Thanks for lurking. Let's do east. Turns to complete, 1. Send general to explore? Yes. General sent. Alright. The general is out doing general things. Also missed. Ew. Also missed, or anybody, the double bean hasn't been redeemed yet. Alright. Oh. We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Rodovian posts need to be eliminated by then. Oh. I have to take out the posts before the wedding. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Don't have enough points. Too much tea. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we need to prioritize. So we have to take out all 3 posts before the wedding. If one is left, it might not make for a great wedding. Alright. Your son. Wow, your son, my grace. New title of the game. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. It's an item. Oh, it adds a supply. Okay. I wonder if I should have kept that to see if it does something differently. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination of its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. How much did I give him? That sounds fair, right? I feel like he's taking advantage of me. I'm not trying to be mean here, but 1 gold? I gave you most of the money to build this thing. I should be like an equal partner here, not 1 gold. That is ridiculously low. I want 3. I'll do 3 at 3 is fine. I think this will be fair for both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 gold pieces it is. It was worth a shot. See, he was just trying to get me. Oh, it's Sidani. How can I? Oh, whenever I pick is what I call her. I should have named her Potato Head. I'm worried about Lusulia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happened to Dusty? Are you more concerned about Lusulia or her cat? Oh, it's her cat. Both, truly. It's Lusulia's cat. She'll probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? Not exactly Lusulia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why? Why does she have to do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Could you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course. I can try to convince her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I can count on you. Better check on Lusulia when there's time. Leave the cat. I'm already making her marry some random prince guy. I'm not going to be like, also leave your only companion. But take the cat. Huh. Maybe Aselia will know where she is. Also missed, I'll be on Final Fantasy 14 later tonight. Also, if anybody plays 14, I'm on the Cerberus server. I'm on a European server. But let me, like, there's a Final Fantasy section in the Discord server. Let me know. I mean, we're going to have data center visits at some point. Maybe we could, figure that out.
Boy.
These fields used to be covered in forests. Our agriculture is thriving. Oh, you're practicing with a sword. Your Grace? How you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the man in the council chamber, Father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But we already knew this. Yeah, I'm a better king, I agree, but say it quieter. Yes, Father? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lusulia. Psst, she's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Let's go! I don't really know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I just had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. It's fine, you'll pick it up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you and be quick. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch! Too slow. My turn. Got quite an arm there. So tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave PCs on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Yeah, that's just normal, isn't it? Is that what will happen to me one day too? You're not so brash now, are you? Where is the defiant Asalia gone? I'm joking. It will have to happen at some stage, though. I guess I didn't think about it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sadani is too young, it's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I'm just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Yeah. I will find you when you have a while. I suppose that'll never happen then. We hardly do anything anymore. Callus would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Lucilia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know, I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. I'm guessing that's going to have an effect on the story later, that I'm teaching her how to fight. The fact that she can defend herself now should come into play. Don't do anything silly. Do I ever? Alright, back to some decisions. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Surely, sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on? Can you help us, Your Grace? 5 supplies or 5 gold? I mean, missing cattle, they might not have any food. You know what? Eat grass. Just say that. I have a decent amount of gold income now. Here, take some gold. This should be enough for you to get your village a new herd. It's even a bit more than we needed. Thank you. Okay. That hurt. Tavern business. 3 new markets. So I'm getting 5 total from new stuff. That's nice. And I don't have to pay for anything. Brevno, week 6. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Rodovian posts when there's a chance, Your Grace. Well, first I'm going to find out what happened. No sign of the Rodovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind. Well, that sucks. How about West? Unfortunately, I will not have a general to do anything the next week or 2. Ah! Lady Ada. Your Grace, you called for me? I always forget how beautiful this castle is. I really should visit Grevno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask. Please don't let it be I need a general. There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What does he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? He was. Oh, this is like a Papers, Please thing where someone gives you a description or a name. He was wearing dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Okay, merchant, dirty cream apron, and a dark green shirt. And his supplies were stolen. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. Keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, is there anywhere else to go right now? There's no one here to talk to, but it said I could come in here. This fireplace is full of ash. It's quite cozy in here in the evenings. I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Aurelia's dresser, where she gets ready for the day. Wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do, though. What was the point of coming in here? Oh, that's gonna bug me. There's a thing here. What? Needles. Aurelia loves to knit. Is there something hiding in here? We get a lot of storks here in Davern. They are very graceful birds. I'm looking around.
Boy.
The Gray Mountains. They seem much bigger in real life than they are in the painting. That's really going to bug me. There's nothing in here when there's a little jewel thing over them. Well. All right. Pietro. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Yesterday, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Bye, Conrad. Hey, Aurelia. Have you seen Lusulio, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She was refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted to help her pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I'll get back to the preparation.
Boy.
Of course. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? I don't have a general. This could have great effect on our people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radovia to threaten our land. Don't have a general. I should have asked for a general instead of gold. We need to prepare for the final blow. Yeah, let's hope that the Radovians don't strike again. I would help if I could. How about I send some of these 3,100 soldiers down there? Nice. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works. Most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. I mean, it might be useful.
Boy.
Here's the gold. That's wonderful. Make sure to let me know if it worked. I'm actually curious myself. I feel fine. I feel fine. You know what? This might come in handy later. Let me see if I can interact with someone now. Maybe since she's back in there that I can talk to her now. Darling? Already had those conversations. It's still there. Okay. We're almost done paying back the bank. I think this is the last week, or it's the next week. I think this is the last week. Oh, we got 3, 2. Oh, nothing to purchase. Awesome. Revno, week 7. We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure those Radovian posts are not a threat. How'd it go, General? That means that I could have had a general deal. Okay. We did find a hell of a mess, though. It left gold and supplies behind. Thank you. They must have gone away in a hurry. That was like 2 of each. That's fine.
Ew.
First things first. Let's see what's happening outside the castle. Sit there. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happier and work harder. We now plow much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for your help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week. I am now getting, what, 6 extra gold a week now? I'm taking it. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit if you need any more help. Hey, Sadani. What are you hiding there? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Lusulius. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens and called him Smudge. Good name for a snail.
That boy.
That's an unusual pet in an original name.
Alaku.
He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross.
Ana.
That's the best replacement I've found so far.
Ibu ka ana.
Maybe if Rosilia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. I see what you're trying to do here. Ivo will want Rosilia by his side. Yeah.
Boy, that boy.
Once your sister gets married, she will have to go with Ivo. She has to support him. Can't stay with you forever, you know.
Tuini.
So there's no way?
Ako na a.
I think he would love it at the council. I think he would love the council, but father. Where can I go back there?
Yeah, boy.
Wait, you mean the snail? It's smeary. It's Smudge!
Ilu pusta.
Not that hard, father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, yes. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. She'll be okay. Your Grace, I have a... Oh, no. Your Grace, I have a... Oh, it's like I'm a pillow now. You have a small favor to ask you. Tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold? One piece... I can't... This is hard to do for me. One piece of... I'm literally a pillow now. Of goldish is all I ask for. That way, I could myself some boom and boost. Ride this shoe puff? Yes, that's it. Some new boots, of course. And no wish I'd rather unusual-ish, but we greatly appreciate the help. What do you say? Look, maybe he's not even drunk. Maybe he just talks that way. It's only 1 gold. Here's the thing. Remember what he's wearing. You see how messed up his shoes are? There's even a hole in that one. If he comes back in here asking for more gold for something, and I see that he doesn't have new shoes, then I won't give it to him. Fine. But it better be boots. Of course, what else? Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah, if he has those same beat-up boots on, or shoes on, he's not getting anything. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. I don't have it. Oh. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. Have some supplies. I have 35. I can give 7 sacks of supplies. I hope this will compensate your losses. That should be more than enough. We are much obliged, Your Grace. Oh, I need to make sure. Yeah, good thing I saw that key thing. It's reminding me. Oh, I did have a general. Good thing I didn't send him. 0 weeks. Does he come back immediately? You. I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on you for support?
Shepherd.
Ah! Hey, Remnant. We know he's lying. Are you trying to fool me? Guards! No, Your Grace, I'm telling the truth. It was the Rodovian barbarians. You'll spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know we found her wrongdoer. Can I talk to her through here? I don't know how I can talk to her. Maybe she's out here somewhere. I know the king guy's staying where he's staying. Oh, here we go. He's not here. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You tried to trick me. You don't think I know your dirty tricks? Lady Ada told me what you did. Oh. Ada. I didn't realize you two were knew each other. Huh. So, how do I get her down here? I'm not sure if I have to call her or what. Or do I just wait till the next week? The King of Surety would be nice. Oh, she already left. That's why she's not here. I guess this means he's here and she's okay. So I invite her. She'll be here next week. He's not going anywhere. All right. Oh, there was one more payment. Okay. Now I think I'm done paying. Which means this will counteract. I'll get 2 out of that. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 1. That's not bad. Nothing to buy. Almost time for a wedding. The Queen wants to see you, Your Grace. Oh. Oh, can I leave? Let's go over here first. Your Grace. Yes, I just have one question I must ask, Your Grace. Yes. May Smudge come to the wedding too? Yes. But you need to keep him very close to you. I always keep him close. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lucilia. She's leaving right away after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It'll be alright. Yes, Father? We're almost ready for the wedding. Looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yes, for you it will be, not for Lucilia. I still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know, I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. Council chamber. Oh, how was your wife? I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she's still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you earlier, it's none of your business. How's Ivo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. I have medicine. God, watch what happens if I give him the medicine. It kills his wife, and he blames me. Happened. I bought it from a merchant. Apparently it cures everything. You think a mere potion with the market would cure my wife? Her illness is more than just a headache. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decoration. We'll have a live band. There was no need. I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget that what they really are about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, yes. Oh. Darling. Everything is ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Is this going to have a thing that happens later? Or that's a bit much. I kind of like the middle one. I feel like this is a bit much. I feel like how this one's a little shinier. This is the middle gown. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold we can oh no. I don't have enough gold. I'm gonna have to give her the plain one. I don't have enough gold. The puffy one! Isn't it beautiful? I'm gonna have to get her the plain one. Wow. Good job, game. You did it. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. This is obviously not an option.
Bastinas.
I found it in a chest of my old clothes. It even smells. But it won't cost a coin.
Uva.
I hate this.
Ikana.
Let me see if I can get some. I was gonna say, let me see if I can get some gold out of people, but
Kabadi. Ana ala ai.
we can't afford it, darling. Oh, I'm gonna have to give her the smelly dress. Oh, that's so bad.
Ulas. Kasi ik.
If I could leave, I could get a loan real quick. But I can't leave. The game has trapped me. Smelly dress it is.
Di au. Azif alak. Uva.
What? Surely this is a joke. Come on, darling, this one isn't even white.
Kabano.
I shouldn't have let you pick the dress. I don't have a choice.
Bunas.
The game caught me. Got me. Our daughter's gonna have to get married in a smelly dress. North Post was crawling with Rhodovian scum, Your Grace. We have managed to dispatch most of them. Good job. With the Rhodovian Post gone, I think we're ready for your wedding. Everyone can see your daughter in her smelly dress.
Ekatene.
Your Grace, you called for me? I found your thief. I put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you like with him.
Uva ada.
Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is.
Abatali.
And of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. All 60 people that are at my disposal.
Iva ua.
Well, not much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Otto. It's good to have you on our side.
Uva ada go.
That's all. I'll take 60 people.
Kana hira.
Let me know if you need anything. We made an ally. Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell me someone you know that they... Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right?
Stene.
Father. Zolia, you finally came out.
Ustalaka.
Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I want to talk to you. Of course, I'll see you there. He doesn't hate me already. She's going to hate that dress. Is that her cat? It is her cat. Oh, I pet the cat.
Ina.
You wanted to see me?
Ufunuma.
I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know. Aw. I love you more than anything in this world.
Uvana.
I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Luli.
Fana. Estene.
I'll miss you calling me that. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding.
Kana.
Better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Oh, we made up just in time for her to hate me again because of the dress. Stupid gold. If I ever replay this just for fun in my own time, I'll have to remember it. Dress costs a lot.
Allah. Fana
Your
uza.
Grace, I came here to ask for your help. Please don't let it gold.
Lasta
My father is very sick with fever. Help me, please.
Insonna.
He
Kana.
is pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic. We have given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Gads, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases.
Iba dabo.
That's true. She put out a word that we're looking for one.
Ooh.
As for your father, I have a medic.
Oi.
This should help your father. It's something stronger than you wouldn't find on a rural stall. Really, that probably will help. Thank you. He's dead. He's dead. I probably just killed the man. When you make an alliance, the ally's name will turn green, but when you upset some lords, their name will appear red. It usually means you can't ally with them anymore. Alright, once the marriage is done, he'll be green. Okay. Oh, I thought hire a witch would be on here. Alright, the bank thing is done. So everything I make is now profit. Good. The kings of Davern and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Redor.
Fine.
Echo.
Alright.
Overwhelmed by the beauty of my
Fair.
new wife here.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure.
Oi.
And
Fly.
damn it. I kind of want to laugh at him, but
Elbow.
can someone help the young prince?
Kuiwaya.
It's just nervousness, that's all.
Fly.
Oh, no need, I'm up.
Fly.
Like I said, company, my wife, yes.
Yeah.
Here's to that.
Fly. Oi.
Forgive me, father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you.
Fly that swata.
You look, oh no. That's an interesting choice of dress, by the way.
Right.
Oh. Ivo, he's a good lad. You'll get used to him. He's still a better pick than Redovia. I'm not going to say that out. I'm sure he's...
Abadea.
I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Rusulia?
Kapibat.
A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that.
Kala.
Fladaoi.
I'll be on my way if you'll excuse me.
Oi.
Tell us
Or.
about the Redovians.
Fladaoi.
This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. Yes! Wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word, except when it comes to my daughter, apparently.
Oi. Fladi.
Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. Okay. I looked everywhere for him. I stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen.
Oi.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Zui.
The salad looks surprisingly... Oh, no. Oh, no. Is someone going to find a snail in their salad, and that's going to ruin everything?
Zui.
What is it? Caladice recipe. Ah, did you see your dress? You could have worn a rag and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
Wadai.
These snails are extremely undercooked.
Ekelavo.
What snail? It's not part of the menu. The party went better than anyone expected. Except for Smudge.
Swaya.
Listen, I think I've wasted.
Fladaoi.
I've spent enough time with the guests.
Fladai.
I really need to get back to the archive, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric.
Zudai.
Tell us, hi, your grace.
Zui.
Leaving so early?
Zui.
Toast, toast, drink at least one more with us.
Zari.
See, perfect timing.
Flayai.
I'll get some peace after that.
Waya.
To the young couple. Huzzah. Until the ill-fated toast, that is.
Kovu.
Eric, do something. Oh no. Oh no. I gave the medicine away. Oh no! If I had kept the medicine. Alice was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react.
Waka.
Yeah. Is he...
Fly.
Father? Your grace.
Fly.
Father.
Fly.
How How could you?
Fladawoy.
Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful, but for this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. If I had kept the potion, I wonder if that would have helped. King of Atana, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you're Talus' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo.
Rida.
Eric, I can't believe this. Leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised you. And you will also return the gold. Your Grace, it appears that King Eric has already managed to spend all of it. Pathetic. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus' death until otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Till then, Davin will not receive support from Atana. Sulia, pack your things. We're taking my father's home. He poisoned his father, didn't he? Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands.
Oh,
Have courage, my darling. He poisoned his own father, didn't he? Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. Oh, that's all I have. What about a witch? Now, hold on. It said that he died before anyone could react. Maybe this has to happen. Maybe it's a story thing. It has to happen. But if I had the potion, it would have been on me, so maybe I could have, like, shoved the potion down his throat, you know? But I'm guessing this had to happen. Now, does this mean I'm hiring a new general? The general didn't do anything this turn, so I'm guessing that means I'm hiring a general. Good. Well, that sucks. Brevno, week 10. We lost 3,000 troops. We're down to 160. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. That was useful. Thank you for your time, Lord Etten. Your version of events will definitely prove useful to the investigation. We are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we will have examined all your guests, Your Grace, and we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Ellis' soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle, unless it was him. Wait. If we prove... If Ivo's behind this, does that mean our daughter might become queen of that land? And she can decide to help us? I'm just guessing the plot at this point. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't everyone's favorite person, but you'd have to be very good reason to murder the king of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Mordovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talvis, Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to our neighboring lords to make allies, sign treaties. Well, you got quite a pickle. You're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. Here. Speaking of allies, treaties. I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You do want something in return, I presume. Lures from Pendle. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Bronco. Turmeric, caraway, anise, foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in battle. I'll see what I can do. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over, see what we can do. I also have marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Redovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. You can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Hey, Jay. Maintaining our army will cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servants will shine some light on the case. You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain resources. Open the map by clicking Map button below. To send agents to explore locations, simply select the location and click the magnifying glass icon. Luba, Walami, or Kasano? We'll go to Luba first. Nice new game. Oh, good. Good. It's been fun. It's different. It reminds me of Papers, Please in some ways. Obviously the art style a little bit, but also I don't know, just like little things. You'll see. You shall see. We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Let's invite him. Just open the Allies panel, Your Grace. Lurs can be invited from there. So, King Talos is dead. Ivo is not an ally. Prepare for battle, you need to make allies. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. I think that really is just 5 and 4 and... Ada's our ally. Good. Let's bring lords. We need to talk to them. I could use a second pigeon. Dear Father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Tadani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It will make you feel very small. It all makes you feel very small. A couple of these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. Really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Oh yes. Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural like windstorms. We should reply to Lorsulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course, what should I ask about her? Not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Yeah, this is cool looking. Yes, Father. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go up to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Although Lucilia's dress was rather embarrassing. Yeah, I know, I couldn't afford a better one. I can't believe you chose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. I mean, if you have the gold to pay for it, go for it. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. You said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You'd be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah. When you write to Luli, can you ask about Ivo? What's he like? I can't imagine having to leave her and live with some strange men. Here. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Hey, Sadani. Your Grace? How you doing? Everything all right? Last week events seemed quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. Why would someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone and now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even gonna visit us? I'm sorry she had... I couldn't keep her here. She had to go. One day you'll find a prince you'll want to go with. Anyway, I hate boys. I'll never do that. I'm about to reply to us. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no, tell her Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big a decision. I'll come to you later when I think something good enough. Don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. This is the first one's most important. But come and see me when you're ready.
地吧我
So not only, Jay, not only is this like a king sim, having to manage resources, but it's also like a family sim kind.
Ibana.
Darling,
that boy
I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me.
Eko.
Do you think Lucilia will be alright?
Aba.
Ivo seemed very upset.
Uba day boy
I'm sure she'll be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo.
Estina.
Who would have done something so terrible? I'm still guessing it's Ivo.
da ba wo
It must have been one of the guards. We are gathering evidence. Or guess. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial.
Alana.
Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest.
ta
I'll let you rest. I wonder if this is going to be like a whole chapter spanning thing where I have to figure out who did it. A mystery. Alright, what can I do down here? Archives. We already sent somebody. I have a second general, don't I? What if I talk to everyone first and then send the second general that I think of? First off, can I see how many generals I have? Oh, I have 0. Never mind. I only have 1.
Fatima. Singapore.
You have called for me, Your Grace?
kuwa
Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know.
Let me know.
I was only bringing food and drinks.
Adino.
I was told. I'm sorry. I swear I did nothing. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know. Who hired this servant?
boy ya
I wasn't saying you did anything.
boy ya
We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace, I know nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search, then.
that boy ya
You may go, but don't leave Davert until after the royal trial. Thank you. Let's go to the dungeon.
hey
How can I help you? I've heard you know something about Talus's death.
uba wa
Tell me what happened the night during the wedding.
uba wa
The servant said you saw someone.
uba
Saw someone? No, but I found this. Some kind of tooth, I think.
that boy
Ah, how did you obtain this item?
uda
I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was time to celebrate, after all.
boy ya
I never left the dungeons, of course, until the end of my watch, that
that
is.
boy
What happened at the end of your watch?
hey what
I was doing the usual check all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth.
koi wa ya
There we go. What exactly did you find then? Where did you find this?
hey ba doy wa
In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone in there, though.
kuwa ya
Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking.
uba da wa
Sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen.
uda
Okay.
what ya
Oh, you're still here. Oh. Did you see anything?
a koi wa
Be very much in your interest, it would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? Gotta say, whoever killed your king has you put in a difficult position.
koi
Don't say.
hey what
Ikana.
A large tooth. I have a lead on the investigation.
wa da da boy
I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death.
Mamo.
What have you found?
doy ba boy
The animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davert.
ya boy
A guard found it in the wine cellar.
Kanula.
It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before.
Uvashina.
Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell exactly where this tooth came from.
that boy
We don't have a hunter in the castle.
wa da ba
I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one.
boy
Also,
uba
our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Etana.
Jana Balak.
I'm quite jealous of her. Etana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours, too.
hey ba bo
I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will.
Kuvana.
When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them.
Kanula.
Ask her how she is dealing with all these new things and what has been doing without her sisters. has she been doing? I can read.
Dabate baro.
Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do.
Inkana. Ina.
All right, we need a hunter.
Dubai.
Investigation progress. I prepared a table for you with the overview of all your evidence. When we find evidence items, they can be shown on there. Together, the information we have gathered about each one. You can question lords about the items we have. Oh, more allies I have, the more questions I can ask. Wait. You have prepared a table. Where is this table? Oh. Huh. Maybe it's in the chambers? Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. One tooth. Seek expert. Well, I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? Wait. Is there just food there? Okay. Okay, so we need more evidence. We need to find a hunter to ask about the tooth. Let's talk to this last person. Although I've already summoned somebody, so I can't do that now. Yeah, we're good. My son... I did it again. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find his way back home. Do you think you could help find him? I mean, there's no rush. I mean, sure. I'd like to watch you play this. It's fun. I don't have a general. I don't want to spend gold. Look. Look. Hear me out. He's not in trouble. Like you said, he's just dumb. He'll find his way home eventually. Look, I have to say no sometimes. There's no way I can help. You could always try the neighboring villages. Ask around. That's fine. I guess there's one less mouth to feed, although I missed his ugly face. Okay. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the Pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Ow. Oh, it only cost 4. This reminds me of Papers, Please. Like the idea being like, I'm not paying that. You know, I would lose 4, huh? That's okay. So much stuff to pay for. Unlock 7 additional locations to explore on the map. I only have 1 general. So what's the point of unlocking more locations at this point? Gain 10 army per week. Kind of good. Expensive, but good. Gain 5 boost to contentment. 1 use. I'm doing that. Contentment means more gold from taxes. Do you keep the heat on and feed my family, or do I save for better? Yeah, that. Air General. General will be available during the battle. But I already have one. It's confusing that a general would be available for combat. But I also use generals to go do stuff. I need a second general. I don't know if this means I get a second general, or does this mean he's just available for combat? It says during the battle, not an extra general. This would be good to do as soon as possible, but I really don't want to leave myself with 5 gold. I'll wait till I have more before I do that. I'm good. All right. Let's see if there's anyone to talk to right now in the... By the way, there's another game that's kind of like this that I'm considering buying. It's called Death and Taxes. Again, another like decision-based game. Might try that out too. All right, General. Your Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. +4? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Lures! You have called me, your Grace? Are you a hunter? Is this super convenient? I've heard about spices. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Bronca with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. You traded my spices with Rasis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. What am I even reading? But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Redovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. So the Etten guy wants his drugs back. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Is this Brachus? It's far away. Heard enough. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I think that's almost exactly what Etten said. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I could talk to Etten first, but the fact is, if these are drugs that mess with people's brains and kill them, you're right. There's no place for dust and dabber. Thank you. Dust sales in Kaski. There's still a lot of work to do. Please send your general to Kaski and close down Etten's dust stand. Which means I have to use a general, which means I can't look around for 1 week. If a dealer ever comes through your doors, please imprison them immediately. This will detain. This will discourage Etten's dealers from selling. If something suspicious happens, make sure to let me know first. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. That's all for now. As you wish. If we send a general to Kaski, he should be able to stop the sales. If we manage to do it without a problems, we can show Lurs that we're on his side and he'll aid us with his army and supplies. If we do this, though, we will probably offend Etten and he will not join our banners. It's fine. If I get one or the other, I choose the not drug-based business one. He wants a dust monopoly? Well, he can do it himself then. Better. How many generals do I have available right now? Just one. Going to Kaski. Now this says explore. Does the game recognize that I'm trying to go to Kaski to do this? I'm assuming so. Like, there's no other option I can do. I'm gonna do it. General. I would love a second general. Okay. Oh, God, it's Paranoid Guy again. I am sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. And if I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? I think we've both had enough of this. You'll be safe in jail. I'll hear him out. How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? Do I imprison him or do I let him go? I feel like I just get out of here. You know what I mean? Just get. Don't waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. I mean, I should have just put him in jail, right? Also, anyone to talk to now? No, okay. Making sure. Alright, Sidani, what do you want? Your Grace? I hate that Lucilia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? You want that nasty thing that I had to give her? Of course you can. It was free. Mother said Lucilia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lucilia about the cat? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he even alive? I'll ask her about... Yes, Sidani, I'll ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today, please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Alright. Yeah, write a letter. Of course, what should I write about? Ask her about the cat. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering. Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply. I can only ask one thing. Can we only afford scraps of paper? Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please, send us some help. 14 supplies? That's a lot. And I'm not really getting that many supplies per... Like, I think I'm getting like 2. Okay. I mean... I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, this is very kind. Your good deed will spread far, I'm sure. I'm gonna regret that. Alright, let's go practice sword fighting. Come on. Eve. Yes, Father? How was your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was pretty good. Ah, I know. Much. Too slow. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she should just find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. He's been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Aw, poor Sidani. He wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her screams. She came and ruined everything. Nani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Asalia. Come on, Father, you have to admit this is funny. maybe a little. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword.
Ilakano.
I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sadani. Watch when I talk to her, she's gonna be like, I heard you laughing at me. Your Grace. You want to talk about the skunk?
Boy?
I saw you tell me what happened. Well,
Sa ola.
I just got scared and didn't know what else to do.
Alana.
It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you might be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle, so I just took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal. I hope you forgive me. Never do this again. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Fine. Ripple effects. What did I just do? Oh! Good thing it told me that. Who should we invite? Who should we invite? Joven. Lena. Nooxy. Violet. Masha. And Grego. Well, what do they have available? 20. I need more people, but I also need more stuff. Lena seems like a good choice. 4 gold, 5 supplies, and 300 troops. It kind of sounds good. Yeah, I'm going after her. Okay. I gained a decent amount of gold. I got 11 supply. Never mind, I got 11 supplies. I'm good. Army upkeep is only 4. This is pointless unless I have a general. I'm going to do this on the off chance it gives me a general. I know it says during battle, but it also might help during the combat. So. Rev node, week 12. Still only have 1 general. Your Grace, how's our investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. Hey, Grace. I have prepared a table for you in the council. I know all this. Yeah. Invite lords that might know. Except I don't know until I invite them. That's all I can do. I have to invite lords until I find someone who knows about the tooth. But Grace, how you doing? How's your Tuesday? Your Grace. The situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etton's dust wares. You saw your name in the title? Yes, Your Grace. Anything I can do? No. Well, I could take a look at the map, but I might want to wait to decide what I do until I talk to more people. That might make something pop up. So I'll wait until the end. Lady Lena. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Oh. I already like you. Anyway, Laura has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help, for something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give my son. Oh no. Oh no. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Redovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? I mean, it's a king thing to do, right? The amount of times I'm hearing Your Grace, I'm thinking of that Robot Chicken sketch where Palpatine is forced to use an escalator and keeps passing by stormtroopers who keep greeting him with "My Lord." Never saw that. Haven't seen that. I mean, we need troops. If our kingdom is destroyed, nothing else matters. That is a fair agreement. These times are tough and we should support each other. But let us celebrate once Rodovia is defeated. Oh, that's most wonderful. I'll get my little boy ready. Hate to say this, but just make sure Asalia is wearing something more elegant than an old curtain. You saw the wedding, didn't you? Oh, and as for Rodovia, my men will join you in the battle as promised, Your Grace. This seems very Game of Thronesy. I hope not. Hopefully things go better than that. Hey, Sadani. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you to... the Stabber! Oh, no. It's a hedgehog! Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted him to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet, yummy tummy. You wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top he's a whole different story. On top, he's a scary, stiff stabber. What is this all about? Father, did you know the tale of Hanson? No. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped a king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first, upon his return home. In return, it turns out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. That sounds very Witcher. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. That story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. Witcher! Witcher reference. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will take him over Ivo. And then she and Dusky can come back to the castle. Fine. Very well, keep the Stabber close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission and he's about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied. Not sure that's a good thing. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. Keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. I have an available general. Okay, rather than look... I'm going to send the general. I know it's going to have me fall behind the map thing, but I'm going to send a general in this case. You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. I knew you would get revenge. Thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, I have to tell her she's getting married. Yes, Father? Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why you tell me this? Well, she offered us her army for the upcoming battle. Well, that's good, right? Yes, we really need it. But she asked for a lot in return. Oh no.
Kabo.
I'm sorry, Estalia. This was a very difficult decision.
Ora bayo.
I thought this through. I will make sure you are treated very well there.
Oi.
I hope you understand.
Help.
I knew it!
Aposta.
I knew you'd send me off as soon as Lucilia was gone. I don't know why I hoped it would be different with me.
Elekinili.
Wow. How could I ever be happy with someone I don't even know?
Oi.
As,
Akuvula.
why don't you just go off to another castle and leave everything behind?
Wana.
Just leave me alone. Well, we need the soldiers. Again, if the kingdom falls, we'll all be dead anyway.
Ibana.
Darling, what do you think about finding Asalia a prince?
Di bawo.
Lady Lena came to me with a proposition.
Unas.
Celia? She's still young.
Evuna.
I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle.
Boy.
I know, but we are in a very difficult situation.
Oi, kabo.
I'm not sure if I can prove my innocence during the royal trial.
Boy,
And if I can't, we will need as much help as we can get from other lords.
Aba uva.
We've already given away one of our daughters to get help in this
Di
battle.
bawo.
I know it's not how I imagined finding husbands for my daughters.
Wada biwa.
It has been very difficult to... It has been a very difficult decision, but there's no other choice.
Istabo.
I know we need the help, but is there really no other way?
Oya.
I think so.
Wada dabo.
Lady Lena doesn't live far away. At least we'll be able to see Asalia often.
Ikanam.
Alright then. Did I start preparing for another wedding?
Dabuwa.
No, honey. We'll deal with the preparations after the battle.
Ivana.
That's fine. Yeah. Lena, she wouldn't have to move very far away. We can see her all the time. Yeah. Also, Lady Lena seems to have great taste in character. She didn't like that king guy, neither did I. He was kind of a jerk, so... We have a pigeon. Do we want 5 gold? I didn't ask her about the tooth, did I? Well, we need to ask a hunter. Who looks very huntery? I mean, this guy has like a fancy looking hat thing, right? Or hair, that look. He could be a hunter. I have no idea. How about... And I'll invite Grego. Why not? We'll see what happens. Okay. Why can't I hire the thing? Okay, our upkeep is now 13, which we are making and then a little bit more, so that's okay. For some reason it won't let me click this, but okay. Do I want to do training grounds? We need people, but that's going to cost me more and more supplies every week. This is pointless for now. I'll do this. Revno, week 13. Ah. Dear father, tell Sedini Dusky is fine. He was meowing for the first 2 days of the journey without stopping, so his voice was gone. He gave up after that and just slept the rest of the way. Unfortunately, King Ivo is allergic to cats, so we keep him outside our chambers. Not to worry, though. I made a little house for him, so he has a cozy place all for himself. I miss all of you so much. Perhaps you could visit me one day?
Ukawa.
Well, I missed that. Sedani doesn't need to know about this.
Oya.
We should ask Lucilia about something else. Ask her about Ivo.
Kuiwaya.
Ask her about Ivo. What is he like as a husband?
Abi.
How is he dealing with his father's death?
Dabo.
And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple weeks. Let's let her know the cat's fine. Your Grace? Lord Sulia sent a letter.
Oi.
I asked about her. I asked about Dusty. Just like you told me to.
Hello?
What did she say? Is Dusty alright? Does she like the new castle? I bet he prefers it here.
Upoiwa.
He is completely fine.
Ubawa.
He didn't like the journey so much, but he's in a cozy castle now. Probably laying by some warm fireplace. No, father. He's an explorer. He probably runs around all the castle walls. Like he did here.
Tabawa.
Oh, of course.
Tabawa.
Do you mind if I pet him? Not at all, Your Grace. Just don't...
Kaba.
Ouch. Stab yourself. Okay.
Ibabu.
Hey, Grego!
Tupai.
Your Grace.
Tupatoba.
You have sent a pigeon for me.
Uiba.
I have. Welcome to our castle.
Dabate
I presume you have heard about our upcoming battle with Rodovia. I have, of course.
Tupato.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Tidaway.
I want to help.
Ubalo.
So here's my deal.
Kepoy.
I pride myself in my knowledge of art.
Tupaway.
My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom.
Tidabo.
I own paintings by the most prestigious artists.
Ubayu.
Sylvik van Gogh, Minosky, Izak. You get the idea.
Ukaboy.
I've heard recently that you hold a very valuable painting.
Kubayu.
It'd be perfect for my collection.
Tupaway.
The Stork by Selvik van Gogh.
Boya.
Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal.
Lipate.
I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies.
Uibaka.
That painting must mean a lot to you.
Ubay.
Of course it does.
Toy boy.
I need to vanish. It needs to vanish from this castle.
Ubabay.
I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others.
Ubakuroy.
I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down.
Ibayu.
That of course, if you agree to my deal.
Ibayu.
I would like to pick it up personally,
Kepoy.
so invite me whenever you're ready. Why do I give him the painting? I mean, it's a painting for... I give him the painting, right? Why would I keep the painting? I'll take it down right away.
Wadarabi.
I will get the painting ready soon as I'm done with my duties.
Tudo.
Fabulous. I cannot wait.
Tabu.
I'll be waiting for the pigeon. So I'm going to have to waste a week calling him back to pick up the painting. Sometimes lords are busy and you won't be able to invite them to your throne room. This will be shown with a red arrow next to the lord's profile. So I can't invite King Ivo. Wait, I can invite King... Yeah, he's dead, so... I can't invite Ada. That's fine. Okay. We can invite Masha, Nowoski, Violet. Oh, I get it. Violet. Or Joven. I will invite Masha. Why do you have a broom or mop? Pietro, what you up to? Hey, you. You have really gone overboard this time. I know it was you. Not everything is clear. I stayed in the woods waiting for 3 weeks, but now I know. I didn't do anything.
Boya.
I haven't left the castle at all.
Tabu.
In fact, you can ask Audrey here.
Ubahe.
That is true, sir. Whatever you are seeing is just in your imagination. But how can I be sure you're not lying to me?
Abao.
You should really watch what you're saying. You
Iba.
can't just accuse the king of lying. Oh, of course. I better go in that case. Maybe I saw someone else. What do I do? It's an ongoing thing, isn't it?
Elbow.
What are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors.
Boya.
Why? What did you do this time? Nothing.
Boy.
So her nickname is... I'll say Az. I was going to say, like, interesting nickname. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear.
Wow.
Your mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I better start sweeping before she finds me. Oh, he's just here now. Your Grace? Darling. What did Asalia do?
Kuyoya.
You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle?
Kai.
This must have been serious. No, Eric, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh boy. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric.
Tabua.
I know I shouldn't have, but I feel if I said no, she'd do it anyway.
Ahuma.
I know, Eric, we need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli's not here.
Abadea.
Found some clues as, yeah, that's it. We already did that.
Uva.
I really need to find out about this tooth. Once again, I didn't get the option to ask the, what's-his-face, but I'm going to have to call in people that I've already talked to just to see if they know about the tooth. I'll start doing that. So yeah, I'm calling in Masha, but after that, I'm going to start calling in different people. We already asked Lars. But I'm going to ask... I never asked Lena. I can call Lena, and I can call Grego. He's the painting anyway. Oh, can I talk to her? Okay. I know what you did. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of trees in the western woods. I know I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us. I don't have a general. I don't want to pay 12 gold since I only have 20 left. Well, first off, a worshipping oak? Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace, it's the tree of the god of thunder. A symbol of love and life, filled with healing power. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. I beg you. Problem is, at the end of the week, I might have the option of hiring a second agent person. A witch or a general, however that works, and I need the gold to do it. Should find someone in the market that you can hire. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. I forgot to say I wasn't expecting you to help us. I'll make sure our people know about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. I'm going to regret that, but I mean... Increasing this will pay off in the long run since I get more gold and supplies from taxes. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? I'm listening. Oh, okay. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell. You're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw in for only 5 more gold. That would be 2 whole packs for 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. He's selling dust. We told Lurs that we would imprison people selling dust. Your place is in my dungeons. I won't allow oracle dust in Davern. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust, never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take extra care of you. We'll take care of you at the exit. I think we should check in with Lurs, Your Grace. Might have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. I'm going to invite him next. I can't invite him now, I'll invite him next. I already asked about the tooth, but I need to invite him to let him know that I can have an alliance with him. Alright. If there's no one to talk to, we will end the week. Oh. Your Grace, I can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know Your Grace disapproved of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned. They'll stay here till Lord Lurs arrives. Yeah. I have 8 gold. Okay. Really would be nice to hire a second general. I can't afford the stables. Everything's fine. Rev note, week 14. The craft will flourish. No man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads faster in the sandstorm. Make any sense of this? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it has to do with Oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Ed. It's your call. I'm calling Lurs. No pigeons available. Oh, maybe after this it'll be available. Or it's available next time. Hey, Mist. How dare you make Your Grace drink nasty tea? Oh, man. Oh, hey, Jay. If you're still here, just a friendly reminder. No, I don't think anyone's redeemed Double Bean yet today. Alright, General. Your Grace, I have found the bandits. They were quite the bunch, drinking away in the forest nearby. I let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for our next order. Thank you. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. Oh, Water Otter got it. Alright. I will set up a prediction. 15 minutes should be fine. Now, I know that says one bean is a good or bad. This means if it's 2 good ones, it's good. If it's 2 bad ones, it's bad. The mix of 1 and 1 is all up to me. You know, some flavors are worse than others, and some are stronger. So that's kind of up to my decision. But feel free to wager some points. Yeah, I mean, they're not poisonous. They're just, you know. Okay. I need to remember to invite Lurs as soon as possible. Also, Mist, if you're on tonight in 14, I'm up for some dungeons. Alright, Masha. Jonas, that buffoon with the stupid red gloves. Lend me some gold, and I will pay you back in a week, he said. I will break his legs if I see him. Your Grace, I lent this fellow 28 gold. He said he would pay me back with interest. Type. Now I hear he's off to Caladur, the other end of the world, probably enjoying hot sunshine in Kaladi's brothels. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in this rat hole with no wagers to pay my men. I've got until this evening to pay them, otherwise they'll leave. Where the hell will I find a new crew then? I need this money for only 2 weeks. I should be able to make it up to you after that. So you want gold. I don't have enough. I have no choice. I think I'm going to lose out on her permanently now because she doesn't have enough to pay her troops, but I don't think I can help. Besides, if I lend you the money, I'll probably end up the same way you have. Hope you find this fellow. In that case, I'm sorry to bother you, Your Grace. I guess not everyone is as naive as I was. Gods, Jonas made a real fool out of me. Look for a guy named Jonas. If I can't pay the gold to her, maybe I can find the guy who ripped her off. Oh, you don't like the Simlish stuff? Your Grace, I come from the tavern. Business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles, and it's getting all out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have good times. but some local panderers saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof.
I gotta say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine. Almost every week, I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely, and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and will have to close down. Look, I need gold. And if the place closes down, I lose my 3 gold a month. I have a war to pay for, okay? You throw these people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. You should try to work with them so you can both profit. Good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat women very well. Well, now you tell me that. Should have let off with that.
I don't want them to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they are very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. I can't afford anything. Our kingdom budget is very tight at the moment. Then what do I do, Your Grace? Can't help you. There's nothing I can currently do to help your situation. I hope you can resolve it by yourself. Okay. Things aren't going great money-wise. Rumors spread fast, Your Grace. I heard what's coming from behind the mountains. I can help if I want to. However, there's a small catch, as you probably anticipated. These times aren't easy for any of us, so I have a favor to ask. A delicate matter, actually. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can the curse be lifted? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. Problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said that the spell will move on to the bride, and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? I would love to have Lena as an ally, but she didn't tell me about that part. He's willing to risk my daughter's life? Lena? Now, the idea of having to pick and choose, like, carefully here? Are we willing to risk our daughter's life for this person? Thank you for the warning. You're most welcome. I would strongly reconsider Acelia's marriage arrangement. I'll consider your advice. I might have to call What's-Her-Face back and be like, no deal. You failed to tell me this. That's on you. I have a pigeon. I need to ask about this tooth. But I need to call Lena and tell her the deal's off. I'm going to miss those 300 troops. But I'm not risking my daughter's life so she could save her, son. Your Grace, one of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Piet. He jumped down from a bridge into a river. Some children found him floating past a village. They got quite scared. He left his note. Let his family know that they can count on us if they need anything. He didn't have anyone, Your Grace. Information. It reads, I don't know who it was that kept following me, and I cannot take living in fear anymore. I hope you are happy now that I am gone, whoever you are. That's terrible. I wish we could have helped him. Oops. I guess I did that wrong. I have to call in Lurs to give the message. So I have to do a lot of stuff here. I have to call Lurs to give him the message to secure the alliance. But I'm calling in Lena to tell her deal's off. Hey, Sidani. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sidani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Grace, may I please request 1 gold piece? I'll pay it back, I promise. Piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. It's 1 gold.
That boy.
Here, 1 gold piece. Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one?
Yeah.
I have no idea. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. What if this hedgehog actually turns into somebody? Alright, anyone to talk to? Nobody. So I'm calling in Lena to tell her the deal's off. And then and ask her about the tooth first if I can. Then I'm going to call Lurs next time. I actually have a general that I could put out somewhere. How about Wallamy? There you go. Alright, week's over. $34 gold. 7. That's going to go down by 300 soon. I'm not going to do the stables just yet. I know it's better to do now, especially since I'm about to lose people, but I want to keep some gold for just in case. Revno, week 15. Dear Eric, I heard that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we'll be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options and hope that you will keep your promise. But I won't because she's already married.
Why?
They know. They will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks?
God.
That's too soon.
We
We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. What was that? You're awake. You gave us a big fright indeed.
That boy.
I feel like the last hours just disappeared. The Radovian king sent us another letter. You didn't take it well. Radovia will be here in 14 weeks. We need to get ready. The doctor says you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you're more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. Can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now, you still have work to do. Yeah, you need to relax. By the way, go do your work. But Grace, I hope you are fine. I'm feeling a little better. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we are doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the right... Yeah, I know! I'm still stuck on the first one. Question lords and see if any of these lead to us to a killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. There's gotta be a way to get more pigeons so I can invite more than one lord at a time, so I can question them faster. Hopefully. The Grace, a nobleman visited a local village and had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and paid me with his gold. Ooh. Take it. Hey, Lena. You called for me, Your Grace? First off, question about the tooth. Did you know anything about this? It was found in my wine cellar. Oh, yes. I have something like this before. It's a charm necklace. It's an expensive thing. The bigger the tooth is, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well, you know, just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, especially if they obtain the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. It brings them luck in battle. Where'd you get yours from? It was a wedding gift from my father. Thank you, Lady Lena. About this marriage. List of guests, a menu, we definitely need a bar. Oh yes, I forgot where I am, Your Grace. There are so many things to prepare. I have spoken to,
Oh.
Why didn't you tell me of the curse? That brazen little hussy. Those are nothing but lies. Don't get her poisonous jealousy deceiving you. Don't let her, Your Grace. Her daughter was supposed to marry my son, but as you can imagine, Asalia is a better choice. He is trying to get her way. I will let my shield men join your ranks. They're strong, disciplined men. They can help push the front line. If not, they can defend your men against Redovia. Anything Redovia may throw their way. What is it going to be? Look, from a game standpoint, the fact is, Lena gives me 300 troops. There's got to be a catch to that, right? She claims she's lying. But can I risk that? I don't think I can. I mean, what happens when she wasn't lying and our daughter dies? There's got to be a catch to it. I have to cancel. I don't trust her.
Oh.
I'll have to cancel our arrangement. You stupid old fogey. I hope Redovia crushes you into the ground. Darn you. I don't think she was I don't think that person was lying. They had nothing to gain by it. I mean, I don't know. And just the way she acted right now, I think there was a curse. Why was she so desperate to marry off her son? I mean, it sucks, but I have other options. Plus, if I can figure out who murdered the king, maybe I'll get those 3,000 troops back. Oh, look! It's the peasant with no new shoes on. Your Grace! May I have your audience, please? I went to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep, yes. Stupid, deaf and... wow. I always have to mesh everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod, and now I have nothing. It's the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mesh I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her to the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat, and then a storm came, and it just flipping the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass time. But now I don't even have a rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. Please stop talking. If I could ask a piece of gold, I swear I would buy a fishing rod and nothing else. Look, he said he wanted new boots. It looks like he's wearing the same boots. But it's only 1 gold. I'll do the 1 gold option. We never know what might come of this. 1 gold is fine. If the option was 7 gold or get out of here, I'd say get out of here. I have a new fishing rod. But don't lose it again. It'll get easier. You should try to sell some of the fish on the market to keep your mind off things. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm forever grateful. Well, hey, why are you here? Your Grace, it is nice to see you again. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some painting to Lord Vesemir. Vesemir? He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. I'm not sure what your stance on this is, but I just wanted to let you know. Lord Vesemir is no art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It is a great shame because they are very valuable,
Uka.
and these artists definitely deserve recognition. But he believes only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it'll be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. I'm still going to give it to him. It sucks that it's burnt, but I need the troops, so. Alright. It is time for Double Bean. What will the Double Bean be? I got dog food or chocolate pudding, or what I believe to be dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. I'm putting that one back. I've had dead fish so many times. Hell, the mixed one I had yesterday was dead fish. Nope, that's also very similar to what I've had before. Something different. I haven't had sticky socks or tutti frutti. You know, I haven't had rotten egg or butter popcorn in a while. Give me something. Same ones. All right. I believe this one is buttered popcorn or rotten egg. So what are our choices? This is either going to be a mixture of canned dog food and popcorn and chocolate pudding, which doesn't sound terrible, or rotten egg. A rotten egg in dog food or a rotten egg in chocolate pudding. I taste chocolate pudding. I taste popcorn. They were both good. Chocolate popcorn. Now, to be fair, out of all the good flavors, these are probably the two worst ones. Chocolate pudding and buttered popcorn are not that good. But it's better than being bad. It's not bad. They were both good. Not bad. I think the popcorn is worse than the pudding. Popcorn's not great tasting. Okay. I am going to call Grego and give him the painting. I need his 80 troops. I'm going to call Lurs first. I kind of need him first. I'll call Lurs. I need to give him the letter and tell him that I did what he wanted. Your Grace, I have come to tell you the water from the oak has cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they're so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It is a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you, I think. Hope it really does. Just leave it by the window. This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. Hey, I got something out of it. That's fine. What are you doing? Your Grace, I bring you a special thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you, Pigeon, my magical. Okay. All right. Don't let your eyes fool you. All right. I'm just going to use the word rooster. This ain't a regular rooster, Your Grace. This rooster has been enhanced. Enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. Oh, it's like a nugget. It's like the chicken rooster. Is it a rooster or a chicken? In Yakuza. See, I'm no liar. This rooster's stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Fight yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. I'm Audrey the Fourth, and it's my real birth name. See? I wasn't lying, Your Grace.
Boy.
So how much do you want for this thing?
Poo.
Only 18 gold.
Baba do it a ball.
This is a very good price for a lie detector. I'm not going to chance him saying no. I'll just give him 18 gold. I'll take it, but if this thing doesn't work, I'll find you.
Akibi.
Treat it well, Your Grace, and you know I'm not lying about that either. But if it doesn't work, how would... No, whatever. Just let me set it all up. Interesting. I wonder if this is like a game mechanic of, now I can tell when people are lying to me, trying to cheat me. Because if someone came in... If someone came in and said, I need money for this, I wouldn't know they're lying until after the fact, maybe. Also... Wasn't the story of the hedgehog, didn't it require a black rooster with a saddle? I have a black rooster now. Huh. Yep. Sadani's gonna love this. I need money for pizza, Your Grace. And hello, Julie. I need money for Mass Effect Remaster, please. Yes, Father. There will be no wedding. I'm not going to risk your life, even if it might just be a rumor. Turns out there will be no need for the wedding. Lee, what happened? Let's just say Lady Lena changed her mind. I won't need her alliance anymore. Thank you, Father. I don't know what changed your mind, but I'm really happy I can stay home. Me too. I'm sorry if I upset you before. It's all right, Father. I'm not going to chance it. Oh, really? Nice. Your Grace? Come and see me in my throne room. I have something to show you. You're gonna love it. Let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later. Fine, Pumpkin. I'll wait for you in the throne room. A black rooster with a saddle is what she was looking for that story, so... Now, she might not pop up until next week. Alright, so I'm calling in Lurs to give him the thing to secure his alliance. I have a person I can send out. Asano. The names of the towns remind me of the names of the areas in the Zelda CDI games. They're kind of similar sounding to me. I should play those on stream one day. I can't afford them. They're too expensive. The CDI Zelda games are pretty expensive, surprisingly. Especially the third one, the Zelda's Adventure one. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm not going to get this. I can't afford that. I need to have gold just in case. I need to keep saving. Brevno, week 16. There she is. Okay. I know we have some very pressing issues now, but considering last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, and none of you are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Iva will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davern would just become part of Etana. We're working on it. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not as easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this one once we've dealt with Rodovia. General. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. Nice. You have called for me, Your Grace. The secret message is for you. I found this message. Ah, perfect. I've done your tasks. I have done as you asked. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Etten's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we definitely help reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Etten not buying my spices, others have turned their back on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Rodovians. That's supporting our enemy.
Gaba.
We're going to war with them.
Daru.
I suppose so, but they're helping us too.
Oh,
I'm not sure that's I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise, wouldn't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I need monthly installments, though. I need to keep my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of those options, then I suppose we need to part ways. 3 gold a week? I make like 6. This would take me down to 3. Well, I make more than 6. I'm not gonna... I'll do it. But you have to cut the Rodovians off from their supplies. This will be hopefully this will hopefully lower their morale. Ah, very well. I will set up all the necessary trade routes. I mean, I basically paid 3 gold a week for 200 soldiers. So. As you wish, Your Grace. That kind of hurt. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Increase to my income, but I'm literally paying you. Okay. We secured an alliance with Lars. I'm going to call Grego back and give him the painting. I know he's going to burn it, but if I keep the painting and we get attacked and killed and our place is burnt down, it's going to burn anyway, right? Your Grace, Jonas Pyrak here, a traveling merchant. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Someone mentioned that you cheated them. I have a unique collectible item for you. A set of cards. But before you send me away, let me show you. See, every card is depicted with an illustration of beautiful exotic women. I understand that the Queen may not approve of them, but she doesn't have to know. Only 12 gold. Jonas, is it? I recognize your name. Jonas. Ah, yes, at your service. Why do you ask? I think you'll be staying with me. Detain! I thought I recognized those gloves. You're going to my dungeons. I think I know someone who want to talk to you. This is a misunderstanding. My name is Jotun. Yes, Jotun, not Jonas. You should probably invite Lady Masha here. Tell her we found her lost friend. I might not have been able to give her the money, but I got the person who cheated her. I'll be calling on her next. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week, and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wanted to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. He's lying. I'm happy to hear this. Hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. What did he give me? He gave me blessings, didn't he? He was lying. If I had had the rooster beforehand, I would have known he was lying. He lied. He took all my gold, and I got nothing out of it. If he ever comes back, I know he's lying. Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? Said we could do this again, Father. Very well. Go on, and you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in a bit. Great! Off she goes. I had better check up on her. A rooster? He's black. Oh, gosh. You are the bestest father in the world. Oh, boy, you're so beautiful. The stabber's going to adore you. Thank you, Your Grace. Take good care of him, Pumpkin. I love you too, Father. Oh, now he's gone. Oh, bless her. But I want him because he tells if people are lying. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Also, I haven't even seen what these two are. I'm assuming one's a witch and there's another agent somewhere. Maybe I have to get that thing that gives me like 7 new places to explore. And then I can find them. Your Grace. What was your mission? Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet? No, not yet. He loves his rooster, I think, although he doesn't really want to ride it. I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way, so I owe him a promise. I know what I can do. Send him on a mission. Just don't do anything silly. And don't hurt yourself. Yes, Your Grace. Mind if I pet him? Oh, we're gonna get stabbed again.
Kaba.
Ouch. Hey, you. Your Grace, you made a mistake. I've done nothing wrong. You have stolen gold from Lady Masha. This is unacceptable. She will decide what to do with you. I better not see you selling and dabbering again. But Your Grace, I really didn't mean anything bad. Please forgive me. You stole gold, but didn't mean anything bad. Who's Maya? Yes, Father. Who's this? I see you already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I snuck out of the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Well, yes, anyway. That's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it'd be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See? I can never get her. I wanted to ask about Sadani. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sadani wants to stab you. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you heard about the stabber. Well, look at me. Sadani came up with the name. Sadani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, I had to come up with something else she could do. She should be happy she's not running around with a real sword. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father is a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords? Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. You never know when that will be. That's what my father says. Your accent. I can't quite place your accent. You're not from here, are you? My parents are from Baravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. Nothing far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants. Sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journey. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I would love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you. I will pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. Did it. I will head off now. Just don't cut yourselves. I will leave it to you. Leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father. We won't. Yep, cut your fingers off. Keep it to yourself. All right, I have someone I can send out to. But there's nowhere to go. Well, maybe I should unlock the thing that unlocks more places. All right. Did we learn anything from... We know it's a charm of some kind, but that's it. Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in battle. So a soldier did it. Maybe. My only hope to survive this might be to solve who murdered the king. So... There's an agent still available for orders. Yes, except I have nowhere to send them. See, nowhere to go. Okay. Three for the spices, 9 for the general. But I gained more than I lost, so that's not terrible. Oh yeah, I did get training ground. I'm buying this. It leaves me with a little less gold than I like for the next day, but it gives my guy something to do. And it might be the only way I can find more agents. Ravno, week 17. Yeah, there's Grego. Here's your painting you want to burn. I mean... Well. Dear King of Davern, the western woods near Branca are not uninvolved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the center. Be quick. This letter has no seal. What do you think of this? Whoever sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. Must be important. Better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. I have marked this location on your map. Of course, I have new places to go, but now I have to go to the woods. Warto, Hectari, Plucko, Probably, Talkla, Hidden Hut, Melina, Mortal Kombat, okay, Walla, Where was I supposed to go? Hidden hut? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I don't remember which one I'm supposed to go to. I don't remember what he said. I don't remember if he said Western or Eastern Woods. If it was Eastern Woods, I guess it'd be this one. But if it's Western Woods, it'd be this one. I'm guessing it's... I'm going to go Hidden Hut. It just looks interesting to me. If anything, it could be a new agent. So... I should have waited to see if anyone needed a general, but I kind of want to... Grego! Your Grace? Animal tooth. Found this in my wine cellar. What do you know about it? Do you have beasts in your dungeons, Eric? You'd better find a hunter to deal with this. I'm guessing the hunter is an agent and I have to find them. I heard what you need these paintings for. Lady Ada told me that what you do with these paintings. You lied to me. You're not a collector. Eric, I can explain. These works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without reference. Artists call them impressionists. In reality, they just can't paint. My artwork is shown each subject in their purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues my work. So I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings so I can do whatever I wish with them. That's a valid point. I chose to burn them, so what? It harms no one. Look, fair enough. You pay me for it, you can have it, do what you want with it. I need the troops. Yeah, I guess you're right. As long as you pay for the artwork. Of course I do, and I paid premium prices too. Can I give him the painting? What? Do I have to call him back again to give him the painting? But you were already here. What if I have to... Well, I think I realized what I just did. What if I actually have to have the painting in my inventory? I could have given it to him. I'm going to have to invite him again just to give it to him. This game had an autosave. 16. Just because that was a mistake on my end and it was a mechanic I didn't understand, I kind of want to reload so I don't have to waste another call on it. I think I'm going to do that. I mean, didn't, you know, we're not missing much. Hey, Biggie. Yeah, I'm not going too much longer, but I'm having fun with this. I should have read that. There was another chance to read what that was. That's okay. I'm guessing the hidden hut is either where I'm supposed to go or there's an agent there. I need both, so go there. Okay, go get the painting. Oh, that's bad. Excuse me, wife, I'm taking this painting. Fine. But Biggie, welcome to Yes, Your Grace. Well, howdy, Grego. Let's get through all this real quick. Fair enough. I'll do this in case the game, like, wants to know that I asked him. I took down the Stort painting just as like you asked. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much. It looks wonderful with the rest of my collection. Haha. I know what you're doing with it. So is our deal done? Is that all? Of course. Did you not think I'd keep my word? You can count on my army to stand by you in battle. I'm sure you'll win anyway. If you have any other paintings, I'll gladly buy them. See what else I can find. That's all. Goodbye. I don't think I'm going to sell them anymore. I want to keep them, but I got more troops. Now, who should I call? Oh, I need to call Masha. That's right. I have the person in my dungeon who stole from her. Your Grace, I wanted to see you about missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them, and I think I know who it was. But they say only one request per visit, and it seems like I have much bigger problems now. I come from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest, and I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I have sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. It squeaked, and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. Not only that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? The stabber. The stabber? Oh no, it sounds very serious. Not sure what I can do here. I think I might have something that would help. Oh, hello. I guess this is a story-based thing. Name's Elena. Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. A witch. Ah, some might call me that, although I prefer to see myself as a well-read woman. At your service. We could definitely use someone like this to help out our people, Your Grace. They would be a great addition to our roster of agents. Very well then, can you help this man? Yes, I think I can help this poor soul. Come, I will make you an ointment to help with the swelling. Perfect, another agent joins our ranks. It's my honor, Your Grace. I will always be able to help during the battle if you need me. Thank you, Alana. Sadani won't be happy about the stabber. Oh no, it probably... Oh, she lost another pet. I'll see if I can have any useful books in the council chamber, Your Grace. You'll be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary. We can just pay her whenever we need her. Oh, but... Oh, she lost a second pet. She still has the rooster. Your Grace. I bring news about your hedgehog. Donnie, your hedgehog passed away. The stabber? Oh no, this is all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me, did he complete the mission? At least his final quest? What mission? Sadani, did you ever send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story. Please don't do this. Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant and I had to deal with it. But I was so close to turning him into a prince. Now Lusulia will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing is as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as dusty. Next time I'll find a fiercer agent. I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber's efforts were not in vain. Oh. Hey, Elena. Your Grace, how can I help? That's all. Okay, I have one witch. Now, can I send her on missions, or does she just kind of do whatever? Wait. Yeah, I already have someone there. Wait, I can only see this. Is it because I only have the witch available and the witch can't go anywhere? Maybe. Alright, who's next? What a voice. Your Grace, Pendle, our village, has been raided. They were men dressed in red and black with a beast head pierced by a spear on their banners. That's a Radovian army for certain, Your Grace. That means they are getting closer to us, or perhaps they're just teasing us. Teasing? People being killed, maimed, and enslaved is just teasing? Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. It must have been just a small squad. Send us your men. We can fight back. Clearly emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. Tolerating their attack may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, I have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our lands. I'll give you supplies, but I don't have a general. Unfortunately. Right? No, I don't. If I send supplies your way, at least the rest of you who survive can move out of the village. Come closer to the castle. These are difficult times. You need to stay out of sight. Don't go outside after dark and have someone patrolling the area at all times. Is it all your grace? We're just told to let them do whatever they want and run away from them? That's nonsense. For the best, I believe. Fine, your grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. I have no general. Your grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. This is a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to gain some help. We're mercenaries. 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? That's almost 1 gold per person. That's a lot. But I need people. Here's the gold. Make sure your men are ready for battle. Thank you, your grace. You won't be disappointed. Watch them just leave. Okay, it says I have an agent left. Is it possible that the witch could go to the hut, but the general could go to anywhere? Wait. So the witch can only explore the hut, while the general can go anywhere. I think I already have a general here, but I mean, it's going to be a turn anyway, so there you go. Yep. Well, there's something to remember for a next playthrough. The witch can go to the hut. Go anywhere else with the general. Astros needs to hurry and win so I can sleep. Who is Astros? Okay. Goal's not looking great. Oh, Astra. Okay, yeah. Okay. I gotta know. I thought you were talking about a game or something. I might not need the witch next round. So should I just not pay her? I pay attention to mainly American football, but even then, not as much as I used to. I'm losing money, aren't I? Yeah, I'm losing money. So it looks like in order to save money in this game, I'm going to have to start not having agents for the next turn. And since the witch can only explore the hut, I'm not going to pay her this round. I'm going to save some gold, not pay her. Still need the general. I'm going to prepare the witch for the battle, though.
Blitzball!
Blitzball. Speaking of sports ball. Ref, no, week 18. What can I mess up this week? Mosh is back. General, how did it go? Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this vial hidden under the floor. Find anything else? No, Your Grace, the place was empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. I have no idea what the vial does. Wait, why do I have the witch? I didn't pay her.
That boy. That boy.
What if this is poison talus? I better leave it. I'm not clicking on it. Wait, why can't I go to any of the 7 places? Did that only work for 1 turn? Did I pay 20 gold for 1 use? Why all of a sudden are all those places gone? Well, that's an issue. If that was a one-time use, then that's not good. This is weird. I feel like they shouldn't be gone. Kind of a shame. Well, Masha, you called for me. Guess who's in my dungeon?
Bye-bye.
Guess who's waiting for you in my dungeon? Oh, you got the little weasel, didn't you? Here's some extra gold for your trouble. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, I got her on my side. So, Darling,
Abadaya.
I found some clues that might lead us to the person we found. A vial. Oh, that was actually a story thing. A letter arrived, suggesting something suspicious happened near Branca. Oh, that was the right place. I've had a general explore the location and he found this vial. The substance inside could be what poisoned Talus. Ingredients could lead us to the killer. Perhaps take this vial to a court witch and see what she can tell us about it. Good idea. I've seen her in the council chamber. Oh. We're getting further into the, who killed him. I found this vial. We found this thing. It could be connected to Talus somehow. There appears to be a residue inside. Could you check if this residue matches the poison from Talus's wine? Might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients used in both samples. Might take some time, though. Take as much time as you need. Let's just get a smear of this. Come and find me in the throne room when you find anything. So I didn't pay her last week. Why is she working for free? Maybe that payment was for the previous week, and if I don't pay her, they get mad or something. She didn't do anything last week, so I guess that's interesting. If at the end of the week you're paying what happened during the week, if the general does something and then I don't pay him, maybe he wouldn't show up the next week. Like, he'd be angry. I didn't use the witch, so I didn't pay her. I guess this time I have to pay her. Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest, she escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom is just a hoax. We knew she nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale, and now Babushka is out of the woods. Your Grace, you don't know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She is short and crooked, her bony legs barely supporting layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has a long hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are so long, they hang down to her breasts. Okay. She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head, with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clickety-de-clock, clickety-de-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has ever seen her. Someone has seen her for many years. Legend has it she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. But some legends only say she gives eternal wisdom to those brave enough to look in her eyes. What can I do about this? Not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she transcribed these words on our doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come for our children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. Well, the general has nothing else to do, so have fun. A general can spend a couple of nights guarding your village. Maybe he can find her. Oh, thank you very much. Hope your general's brave enough to face her. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in the barn no more. We wanted to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. It will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile. The monsters will keep at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials. People will be forever grateful. Witch is busy. Yeah. But I will give you some gold, although I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Can't offer much in these difficult times. Gods will not favor us if we don't show our true faith and loyalty. I pray for you. May the gods forgive you for your... I gave you 18 gold and you say I'm greedy? Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, that I shouldn't have done that. Should have just said no. Oh, still invite somebody. Well, I still need to ask about the thing. Do we want Joven? No, Oxy or Violet? I could use more gold, and Joven has the most, so Joven's getting invited. Now, I don't have to pay them while they're gone, since they're already doing something. That's kind of convenient. Oh, I never did that. Wait, then why did I have so many places with question marks on? Wait, I did do that. It's repeatable. You do it, and then you have access to new areas. And I wasted that then. It only lasts one turn. Ouch. Well, I'm not doing it right now. Brevno, week 19. Well, howdy, Joven. Lord Joven, Your Grace. My condolences about Talus's death. I've heard about Rodovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I'll also give you 5 gold, but only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Rick? Who's Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we kept in contact, we trained together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Joven. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. Look at this tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Why don't you have a bestiary you could look at? I don't think we could keep any bestiary in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this. Assuming this is a hunter. I found this vial near Bronca. Can you tell me anything about it? Vials have many uses today. They can be used in preparing and storing potions and spices, or as ornaments. This one is nicely decorated, but it has been used to hold some sort of substance. Well, I can tell, I'm afraid. Will you join my banner? Convince Sir Frederick to join, and I will also help your cause. Go down. Well, Sir Frederick, who will also give me stuff. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me, if you refuse to help. I aid as many people as I can for very little in return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I'm out of most of my ingredients at the moment, and the queue to my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help with some extra gold? He's helping people I turn away. I'll help him. Thank you for helping our people. That's very kind of you. Take this gold. It should be enough to stock up on ingredients. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll order everything immediately. I'm never going to have any more. Ahem. To you I come, a truly humble kind. It's a bard. I hope I find you well, in good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Torlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Torlando. I am Torlando the Wonderful, writer and poet recognized in all kingdoms experiencing the artistic renaissance. Popularity of whom is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yelis, Calidar, Beravia, and Rodovia, of course. I will remain silent for the known reasons. Very well, what can I do for you? Grace, if I may. I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. A story about royal intrigues, oaths of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work. I'm open to art of all kind. The poem is for now entitled Upal Naka. Oh, here we go. The moon shines so bright, high up in the sky. Upala night is upon us. Oh. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary night may not rest. Inside the castle, there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short, this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. That's fantastic. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not so surprised that you find this so delightful. The problem is I can't continue. I have hit a wall, and I cannot write at all. I am desperate for some true inspiration. I strongly believe that seeing your general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. Therefore, I beg you, please, allow your general to join me to get... Come back another time.
Want that boy?
I wish I could help. Perhaps return another time, and I will try to keep General available to assist you. I can see the desire in your eye to hear more of my wonderful poetry. I shall be back within 2 weeks. General better be ready by then. So keep the General. When he comes back next week, keep him. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to build our houses. Never gonna have any gold. Here, take some gold. You've been affected by floods too recently. Here's 12 gold. I believe you should have it be enough to acquire the required resources. That is most magnificent, Your Grace. Thank you. I'm never gonna have anyone to talk to. Nope. I have 11 gold. I'm not going to pay the witch. I don't know if this is going to be bad or not. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to pay the witch. Paying the general. She did just do something. I'm not sure if she's going to be mad or just won't be available this turn. I don't know how this works. I can't. I need to save money. Revno, week 20. Your father. King Ivo greatly mourns the loss of his father. The funeral took place as soon as we arrived in Etana. Callis is sorely missed among the lords and advisors. Together with King Ivo, we prayed for justice for his father. They say he's in a better place now. The journey home helped King Ivo clear his head, and he realized that as King of Davern, you didn't have anything to do with poisoning his father. Although you and King Ivo didn't part in the friendliest manner, King Ivo wishes to apologize for his words, but says that his advisors forced him to stand by his decision. King Ivo wishes to send you support as his father promised, but his hands are tied until the royal trial is concluded. He counts on your quick investigation into the murder, which he believes will prove your innocence. King Ivo. Still can't get used to that. I suppose no one imagined Ivo taking the throne so soon. He killed his father. It's good that at least he knows I didn't poison him. We still need to convince his advisors and lords. They will need to see the murderer before they support sending their whole army to help Darwin. We will find the one responsible, I'm sure. Let's ask Losulia something else. Ask about herself. How she's doing. Very well, Your Grace. I'll write a letter. Okay, the witch isn't available. Well, she's right here. I'll talk to both of them and see that. Your Grace, I have returned from the Babushka village. I stayed out for 2 nights with my men. Nothing happened apart from some foxes going through the rubbish. We didn't find anything, but the villagers said they felt safer with us there. Awesome. Nothing. The Grace, I found a match from the substance in this vial to the poison used on Talus. So it's quite certain that this vial was used to poison Talus. But what would it be doing near Branca? No. Thank you for this. Yeah, she's not available. Okay, if you don't pay her, not available. Don't need her right now. So. Sir Frederick! At your service, Your Grace. Looking for allies. Lord Joven mentioned you would help. Ah, yes, I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Cordovians lack proper training, but gods know they have what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battle for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the 2-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones. But Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noski? Show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just prettily worded lies. Noski is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. This fellow got well under your skin. I haven't invited him yet. Noski the Dragon Slayer, he called himself. So, a dragon tooth, huh? I don't want to invite him just to ask. Thinks he's at night, but he's far from it. He usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Devon lately. If you meet him, I'll surely tell you the same story he tells everybody. There was something about a griffin in a tree. He set the tree on fire. The big griffin came to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off. Doesn't matter. It's always the same story, different details.
地霸王
What do you want me to do? Tell him there's a lachage in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course, it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone that he's really what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. Alright, so I need to invite that person. Who I haven't invited yet. Guess he's next. Grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes in the fog disappears without a trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turned people into frogs. Bugs, maybe. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no sign of the people who went in there. She's not available. Maybe they just got lost. Check the forest again. The fog might be dense, so don't go alone. If we gather together, maybe we'll get some traces. Well, what if we all get lost instead? Oh dear. Oops. Oh, Your Grace, my boy, my dearest grandchild. Got himself into a big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I don't know where else to go. He's been involved with the Oracle dust sales for a long time now. It's harmless, he told me. Only selling to begin with, but he recently started using as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. He even tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I'm ready to get involved in this nasty business. Now he's very ill. Can't leave the bed. Keeps asking to bring some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness. He tells me it'll make him feel better. I have no heart to look at him in this state, barely moving, with skin as blue as blueberries. Please help, Your Grace. I can't afford the healer, which isn't here. Sorry. I can't help your grandson. He needs to stay strong until his illness passes. Make sure he stays hydrated and don't let him take any more dust. He'll come out of it. I hope he does, Your Grace. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's dead. And having no gold and no people to send out, kind of sucks. Your Grace, a rooster has been running around our kitchen for days, but we finally managed to catch him. It was a beautiful bird. We couldn't keep him, as we already have a rooster, but it made a delicious broth. Did my daughter lose another pet? Our staff liked it so much I thought I'd bring you some to try. I'm not sure where this chick came from, but it surely was well fed. Donnie's gonna kill me. Why didn't you ask me first? This was my daughter's pet. Oh, Your Grace, I didn't know. My apologies. I hope she doesn't need him now that Stabber's gone. I better check on her later. This is her third pet she's... I paid money for that chicken, too. Alright, let me go let my daughter know that something else is dead. Your Grace. I let the rooster free. Sorry. He already wanted to go outside these castle walls. He's going to be happier if he's free. Thank you, Your Grace. I wanted to do this myself. He wasn't suited to be an agent. All he did was poop everywhere. I'm glad you set him free, Father. I'm glad too. Oh, he's free, all right. You're from life. Oh, look at this real quick. I still need an expert. This person that I summoned might be an expert. Maybe he's not lying. But in order to get that first person, I need Frederick on my side. Frederick on my side, I need not to talk to this person. So we'll see what that person offers. Which tested the substance in the vial confirms it's the same poison. Question suspects. Now, I can send my guy out, but there's literally nowhere to go. I will need him for next time, though, because that person's coming back. 17. So hold on. Let me take a look at this. That's 20 gold. 23. 23 gold. And I'm only making 18. I'm losing gold. Sorry, Witch, but I'm letting you sit this one out. I need to save money. I need more gold. I need to find a way to make more money. Rev, no, week 21. I need to be more stingy is what I need to do. I gave away way too much gold the last couple days. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. We're actually really far in the game. We're gonna definitely finish this on Friday. I'm playing this on Friday again. Friday might be a short stream. I just plan on playing this. And then Thursday, next stream, because I'll stream on Wednesdays, we're gonna be finishing up Dragon Age 2, the DLC, the Legacy DLC. And this game had a lot of talking. My throat can definitely tell. Luckily, I don't stream tomorrow, so I'll give my throat a day, you know. Okay. Let's see who's streaming right now. Who is streaming right now? I will raid. Should I spell it right? Underscore, okay. Well, Ray Vivi. She's currently playing, I believe she's playing the new Nier game. Interesting. Okay. If anyone would like to join the Discord server, just for updates on the channel and other things, just discussions. Again, Final Fantasy XIV will be discussed in there quite a bit at some point. Yeah, I'll see everyone on Thursday for Dragon Age 2 DLC and Friday for more Yes Your Grace. And then next week, I'll be starting The Smuggler in SWTOR. Everyone have a good night, and I'll see everyone later.